Stoicism teaches us to shift our focus from external outcomes to internal processes. It reminds us that happiness doesn't depend on external achievements like wealth, status, or possessions, but on our ability to manage our reactions, thoughts, and emotions. By internalizing this mindset, we free ourselves from the constant pressure of societal expectations, allowing us to live more fulfilling lives. For example, in modern times, we often judge our success based on external measures, such as social media followers, likes, or comments. But Stoicism encourages us to focus on the effort we put in, not the outcome. When you create something, whether it's a video, artwork, or project, your goal should be to do your best and to find satisfaction in the process. The results, whether they match your expectations or not, are out of your control. The key is to maintain your integrity and continue improving, knowing that your value is not defined by others' approval. This way of thinking has immense value in our world today, where we are bombarded with the idea that success equals more possessions, recognition, or power. Stoics would argue that true wealth is found in wisdom, self-discipline, and the ability to remain calm and balanced in the face of life's inevitable challenges. By living with less and focusing on what truly matters, personal growth, relationships, and a sense of purpose, we can find deeper, more lasting contentment. The concept of voluntary discomfort, where we intentionally make ourselves uncomfortable, is one of the tools Stoics use to prepare for life's hardships. By practicing this, we build resilience and gain a better understanding of what we truly need to live well. It's about breaking free from the need for constant luxury and convenience and learning to be content with simplicity. Stoicism also encourages us to embrace the fact that bad things will happen. Just as we don't cry when it rains because we expect it, we should also expect setbacks, difficulties, and challenges in life. Instead of letting these things derail us, we should approach them with acceptance and composure, knowing that our response is the only thing we can control. When facing adversity, Stoics remind us to maintain perspective. Whether it's the loss of wealth, health, or status, we are still in charge of how we interpret and respond to those events. Life is full of unpredictability, and things won't always go our way. But by adopting a Stoic mindset, we can learn to navigate these challenges without letting them define us or our happiness. For instance, a person who is passed over for a promotion may initially feel disappointed or frustrated. However, by practicing Stoicism, they would recognize that the promotion was not entirely within their control. They can control how they react by continuing to do good work, seeking improvement, and staying committed to their long-term goals. This mindset allows them to persevere without being defeated by external circumstances. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life, but it offers a way to face life's inevitable difficulties with courage, wisdom, and grace. It teaches us to let go of the need for constant validation, to focus on personal growth, and to live in accordance with our values. By doing so, we can find peace even in the most turbulent times. The core of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, recognizing what is within our power and accepting what is not. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we gain a sense of freedom and inner peace. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In the end, Stoicism encourages us to lead a life of virtue and purpose. It teaches us to embrace the challenges of life, accept its uncertainties, and find meaning in the journey. By doing so, we can navigate through life's storms with a calm and resilient heart, knowing that no matter what happens, we have the power to shape our response and live a good life.